I think sometimes we're so focused on the transaction and we're not focused on the outcome. And we need to kind of dial it down to where we're actually being human again. Hi, Theresa with Agency Performance Partners. We're going to talk today about best practices in the insurance service industry and where agencies go wrong. So, there are a lot of different aspects that can go wrong in agencies if you don't have processes and procedures that align with your visions and values. So first, you have to have visions and values, which we can help you with. You then have to have your processes and procedures, which we can also help you with. But then you need to align things like incentive plans and training. And it's really important that you have those items put in place for your staff. Incentive plans are great for your staff to get them motivated and get them to prioritize and do things that makes the agency successful to grow and retain business. So those incentive plans have to be specific and they have to be simple for your staff to understand them and to try to achieve them. So it has to be something that they really want and something that they're able and capable of achieving. So that's really important. You have to make sure you provide training and scripts for your staff. Sometimes I think we're so scared of role playing, but it's funny how when you actually do role play, how your staff will come back and say, wow, that role playing really, really helped. It just kind of gets them out of their comfort zone, makes them practice conversations that they may think that they're not going to have. And then when they have the conversation, they know what to say and how to react to it. Having those conversations is very important and can go wrong if you don't do them. Having processes that only show where to point and click versus discussing the client's experiences. So I think sometimes we're so focused on the transaction and we're not focused on the outcome. And we need to kind of dial it down to where we're actually being human again. I think a lot of insurance agencies right now, the agents are really just getting to the point, talking about the insurance and hanging up. But I think we need to go back to that, hey, how are you? How has your day been? How are the grandkids? How's that house that you were having built? Go back to talking to people like they're human and digging into those relationships, because it's relationships that are going to bring in more business to your agency. And you want to build those relationships because you want to be able to sell the product by talking to the customer and relating to them. But you also want to retain it by talking to the customer and having them know that you are there for them. You are their insurance agent for all of their needs. So when you build relationships, you also can cross-sell through those relationships. So by doing it wrong, not having processes and procedures, not using scripts, not role-playing, not having visions and values, that is where you go wrong for your service team. Because if everybody's doing it their own way, you don't know how anybody is doing it. So work on those, get those processes and procedures, get those visions and values. If you need help, reach out to Agency Performance Partners. You can find us at agencyperformancepartners.com. Thanks.